Hey guys, it's Sheldon, back with another review, and today we're looking at the Joestar Super Action statue from Jojo's Bizarre Adventure. And so Jojo, or well, Joseph, is the protagonist of the second part of the series. Anyway, let's take a look at the box really quickly. So here are some poses that you could put him in. Here are some of his accessories. Alternate head, as you can see, he's got this display base, which is pretty standard. And you got some side art here. And on the other side, more side art. And then just a box window. Alright. Let's take a look at his accessories. So, let's take a look at his weapons, actually. So the first thing he comes with is this hammer. Let me see if I can zoom in here without it getting all blurry. Yeah, but really nicely done. You can see it's got even like this wood inside. It's really nice, and it's pretty big actually when you compare it to him. He also comes with this crossbow, which again is pretty massive. And the crossbow also comes with, let me just zoom out a little bit, this alternate, I don't know what to call this, but it's like this part. And you can see just like peg it in to make it look like it's not drawn or unloaded. And he also comes with this clacker, which is just like metal balls on a string. Very nicely, even got that J sculpted right there, or not sculpted, painted. It's on both sides. You can see there's a little gold trim at the top. Super nice. And he comes with the, well, I would say it has a hole at the top. You just peg that into a finger. Just like that. So you can do that. Alright. He also comes with these fist hands, which is actually what he comes with outside the box, or sorry, in the box. He's got these fist hands, he's got these karate chopping hands. And I think they actually might even be the same sculpt as Caesar. Not sure. Oop. He comes with these gripping hands. And this one I'm pretty sure it's for the crossbow, kind of since it has like that trigger finger. And this one's a bit more relaxed. I think it's supposed to like hold it underneath like this. And then finally he comes with the pointing hand. Pretty standard for Jojo pose. And this other gripping hand, which is for the sledgehammer. Alright. And of course he comes with these, the two relaxed hands that he just has on him right here. And the last accessory is an alternate head. Well, this is the one he comes with out of the box. And I switched it, but it's just kind of just this standard expression. Really, really nicely sculpted and painted throughout the shading, throughout the hair, and man, it's just like so many small pieces here. And even shading the face. Okay, let's take a look at the figure itself, though. So, let's see, let's get a measurement. He stands about, I should get a lighter ruler. Stands about, oh, so dark. Can't see shit. About 6.5 inches, and then in centimeters, I believe it's like 16 centimeters. So pretty standard, 1/12 scale. Pretty nice. Okay, so let's take a look at the sculpt and paint first. So overall, it looks very well done. There are folds throughout the whole figure here, right? It's kind of wrinkled up where the crotch should be, which makes sense, right, if you're moving around and things like that. Tons of musculature throughout. Even the skin tones have shading. You can see that. And it's sculpted in a way to make it look like it's like a shirt that's also really tight too, because you can see his pecs, but there's like this little wrinkle right here where the pecs are. Really, really nice here. And the headband, very nicely painted, and the scarf is very sharp. Very, very sharp. The lines are very, very clean. Alright, so in terms of paint and sculpt though, it's fantastic, as is pretty standard for this line. Okay, let's take a look at the articulation. So the head, well, I'll start off with the kind of the top of the head is on that hinged ball peg here. We'll just yank it out. So all these figures kind of have the same one. Oh, I forgot to mention too, the scarf comes off as well. It has these two pegs right here that you could peg into the hole of the shoulder. I'm just going to leave it off just so it makes the review easier. I'm going to pop that head back in, if I can. Come on. Okay, I just popped back the regular head on instead. Alright, so pretty good range of motion going forward. Actually, you can look all the way down like that, like he's looking at his feet. But not much going back though because of the hair sculpt. And actually with the scarf in the way, sometimes you can't turn the head all the way around simply because it's impeding, because he's got like a mullet or something. Plus it looks kind of ugly when you make him look all the way up because there's like this huge gap between his chest and his neck. So, you know, that's a bummer. But if you have the scarf in, you probably can't see it. But overall, pretty good range of motion. At the base of the neck, it looks like it's a ball peg. So pretty good. For the shoulders, got the full horizontal. Got the bicep swivel right here. And then at the shoulder, we have the butterfly joint ratcheted. So pretty good. And going forward, going back, very nice there. Then we have double jointed elbows. So it looks like we get a little better than 90 degrees, and you probably finagle with it to get the elbow to bend a bit more. And I don't know why, but on this side, I guess on his left side, it only goes about this far, but on his other hand, it goes way, way beyond 90. So you can play with it and you get really, really good range of motion. His proportions are kind of weird though, and I didn't really notice it until recently, but his bicep is huge compared to his forearm. So I mean, that is a possible problem I see with his figures. The proportions are kind of stylized, and also like it's done so in a way so you can get a lot of articulation. Okay, and then of course on the wrist you have this ball peg, pretty standard. Does it pop it off? Yeah, it's just a peg, and it can also swivel and things like that. All right. For the waist, it looks like it's probably a ball peg here and a ball peg here. So pretty good range of motion. No problem at all. Combined, it's okay going forward. And actually going, oh man. So it's pretty far forward now. There you go, yeah, it's a ball peg. So it is pretty ugly, like this. And then going backwards, it's pretty far. Alright, for the hips, looks like we have pretty standard ball peg going forward, pretty decent. Going back, not bad. So you can get them in a split if you want. Side to side though, that's as far as you're going to get them. We do have a thigh swivel, double jointed knee, and then for the ankle we have pretty, interesting. So it looks like it really depends on the sculpt because this side goes all the way down, but this side doesn't go as far. But I mean, usually it's pretty unimpeded, I should say. And for some reason on my figure, this toe pivot is frozen, but on this foot it's fine. Okay, so a pretty good spread articulation. I think overall, my impression of this figure is that it's pretty great. I gotta say it's one of my favorite Jojo figures in my collection, simply because it's got such good value. It comes with tons of accessories. You know, it's not super expensive right now. I think it actually just got re-released. And the articulation is fantastic and it looks great. I guess my problem with it, if anything, is that the color scheme is kind of boring because it's just one color, and then there's like, because they released another version, it looks even better. But let's see. I would say if you're a Jojo fan and you're into figures and thinking about buying this, don't hesitate because it's a really, really great figure and you're not going to regret it. If you're thinking about getting into this line, this is a great place to start simply because, again, it's just such a great figure. Good size, good accessories, and great value. Alright, well, pretty much does it for this review. I'm going to put this guy in some poses. But, if you guys enjoyed, please give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe. I will be coming up with more videos soon. Alright, guys, thanks for watching.